your total out the door.
All right. So if we get a breakdown, maybe shooting time, the earmuffs, the eye protection, the ammo, the target, and the rental, you can go to the range for 1 hour for $76.76.
Yeah.
Give you an idea there. We are here at Parma Armory Shooting Center Gun Safety Training Institute as a new shooter because I want you to be comfortable with coming into the Armory and knowing what to do, how to do it, how much it may cost, what it takes to even come in and do shooting with us. And so one of your first things you're going to do is fill out a waiver. So you'll fill out this range rules and questionnaire. It's the top bar in our waiver system here. That's really the way to get started here because you're going to input all your information, agree to go out on the range and all that fun stuff. Then you're going to come down to or through the store. So you can see right now it's kind of on the quieter side, but you know it may be busy. I don't want you to be intimidated. We do sell a lot of different things related to the range practicing and maybe carrying firearms. As you see bags here, we do have a bow range. So if you're interested in bow shooting, you can do that as well. But I think the important part is coming in and feeling comfortable. You could see there's lots of different firearms to purchase. This whole wall is all purchasing, and this wall is all range rental. And what we're going to do is take you over to the range rental counter here in just a second and explain a little bit further on what all you will need to be able to shoot on the range. Again, as being a brand new shooter, and you may have nothing. Like you have no eye protection, ear protection, you have no targets, you have no ammo, you have no firearm. You just want to try. Maybe even you want to take a private lesson. So we have that as well. What we're approaching here too are a whole bunch of different targets to try. You have targets here, a lot of different things. This is related to the leagues that we put on. So I just don't want you to be confused coming in. We're actually going to set you up with a target and a firearm and the ammunition you need. Maybe even that range safety officer, also instructor. We kind of dual purpose them if we do have them here. So let me take you over here to Josh. Josh, what we're talking about today is what it takes to come in and shoot and maybe how much it costs. What could I rent? Well, what would you say? How do we start?
Well, so the first thing I would do is welcome you, obviously, and I would ask if you've ever been to the facility. And if not, I would have you sign our safety waiver.
We just came from the waiver station. Check that out.
Perfect. So you're ready to go. The only thing I would need from you is I would need a valid state-issued ID.
Okay.
And so for anybody in the United States, we could take any of the state IDs. If you are traveling from somewhere else, there may be a different process, but let's just say you live here, because I know you do. So I'd ask you for your ID. Once I can verify your age and that you're old enough to shoot on our range, I can start selling you some of our products. So first thing I would do is I would go into my system here and I would add your range time, right? And so our range time is going to break down right on the screen there, and I know we'll do that total overview. And then I'll ask you, have you brought your own hearing and eye protection? And being a first-time shooter, you're probably going to say no. So I will have that ready for you here. So we're going to have our hearing and eye protection. I'll scan that in. I'll let you know how it works. So for instance, with our hearing protection, you will receive our foam earplugs and our over-the-ear muffs. We always recommend people double up just because it might be a little loud out there, and you definitely want to protect your hearing. That's one of those things that when it goes away, it doesn't come back. And then I'll scan in your eye protection here. Now, what's really nice is if you're somebody like me and you're blind, if you wear prescription eyeglasses, those can actually act as your eye protection. So that's really nice for those of us who can't really double up on our glasses. And then, Rob, did you bring your own firearm to shoot today?
No, but I forgot. We need to add one other thing.
Yes.
We talked about domestic, United States citizens, whatnot, but we actually have a list right here of every participating country. If you are on this list, you can shoot on the range. So that's important to know because we have people from other countries that are just not allowed to possess a firearm in the United States. And if you're not on this list, you cannot shoot. So anyway, just figured we'd add that little bit to the video there. Because we do get people to watch it all over the place. So no firearm today.
And
so I need to rent.
And that list updates every year as well. So maybe if you haven't been able to shoot here before, check back in with us. You might be able to shoot now.
What's a common country that comes in to shoot but can't?
I would say, believe it or not, our neighbors from Canada.
Okay.
So if you know anything about Canadian gun laws, it's pretty interesting. But our neighbors from Canada and Mexico cannot shoot here.
Gotcha.
So they are not currently on the list. Hopefully they'll be on the list one day, but as of right now, their government does not want them on the list.
Gotcha.
So what I've decided for you is I would have you do our Canik TTI Combat rental today. And so I'll add your rental on here.
9mm?
9mm, very simple gun, very easy to use. And what's nice about when you rent our guns, we do already have all the ammo here for you. So with this being 9mm, we'll get you a box of 9mm on there as well. So give me 1 second here. Let me get all that added for you.
Sure. And what about a target? I think that's the other thing we need.
Yeah, so we do have our targets. So let me grab one of those for you.
Oh, yeah, and I think you got to add rental to my tab.
Yep. So we'll get our target. So what's nice about this target here is our friends at USCCA have provided us with a really nice QR code so that whether you're here or watching this video, if you scan that code, you will gain access to the gun law map for the United States, letting you know where you can concealed carry, where you can't concealed carry.
Yeah.
A lot of good information.
Oh, actually, we
there.
could put that in the description as a link, too.
Yes.
So anywhere in the country, you can grab that link and get that information. It's free. So free gun law map. It doesn't hurt to have.
So we're just adding your rental here,
Yeah.
Rob, and then we will see in just a moment your total out the door.
All right.
And then obviously before we get you out on the range, safety is paramount. So we do always make sure that we properly secure our firearms. So we'll have a chamber safety flag, and that will go in the box with your ammo. And then by the waiver station is where you'll get all this put on before you go into the range. So right now, you have your total.
Yeah. Hey, let's zoom in on this too. So if we get a breakdown, maybe shooting time, the earmuffs, the eye protection, the ammo, the target, and the rental, you can go to the range for 1 hour for $76.76.
Yeah.
Give you an idea there. You know, shooting can be expensive, but it's the ammo that's going to drive this price. So, and for, you know, every box of ammo, you're adding, you know, $15, $20 to the tab. So,
and don't forget, on Tuesday and Thursdays, that price went down. So, today is Tuesday.
Because it'd be a free rental.
So, you're actually at $65.96.
Yeah. So, $65.96 because today's a Tuesday and you get a free rental. That could be another thing. If you're a member, you'd get free rentals and 10% off some of these other items. So there's reasons to be members here at Parma Armory Shooting Center. And we have quite a few membership ideas here. This gives you an idea. You could be a basic, an elite, or a platinum member and get lots of different benefits from these. So they're all good reasons to join and come here maybe multiple times a week. We have a lot of people that do see us 2-3 times a week. We have someone who absolutely loves a particular lane. So seems like every day he's here. Lane 21 is his almost every day. So,
and Rob, what I did for you was I actually broke down the cost. So if you were a first-time shooter and a member here, this is what your price would be. If you didn't bring your own earmuffs or anything like that, you'd be at $41.88. Now, a lot of our members do have earmuffs, and so
it gets cheaper and cheaper.
If I take down the eye protection and the earmuffs, your total out the door for a box of ammo target is $18.57 after tax.
Got it. So this was the idea to get you a full concept of walking into the gun range, feeling comfortable, signing waivers, getting everything situated, and then coming out for your first time at the range here, specifically at Parma Armory Shooting Center Gun Safety Training Institute. Josh, anything else to add?
That's all I have. I think that we have everything that you'll need to have a good range trip. Now, obviously I handed you our handgun, but we do have different long guns on the wall and different calibers. So if you're a beginner, maybe I'll give you a 22. If you're more advanced, maybe I'll give you a 45 auto or a revolver.
Sure.
But like you said, we do have 100 different rentals in store, and you know, I'm sure we'll have something for everybody.
So let's say if you come here to Parma Armory Shooting Center for under $100, whether you want to do a long gun, handgun with a box of ammo, eye ear protection, you should plan for under $100 to have the range experience here on the world's largest indoor double-deck shooting range, which is known as Parma Armory Shooting Center Gun Safety Training Institute.